Shoot. Daggone it. I did it again. You know, I can't believe I did that. I was talking forever. Oh my god. Man, I was on a roll again. It's always one like I do the best intros ever. So anyway, welcome to today's midday market recap. I like get so focused on the intro that I don't even bother to look down, and then I'm like, oh, here we go. Now I have no sound. So and there's this bright red button on my microphone that's blinking that says, "Hey, you're not on air, you idiot." So, anyways, I'm a much better trader than I am YouTuber, guys. So, anyway, welcome to today's midday market recap. Man, I just threw everything out the window. So, anyway, hopefully, I earn a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up because I'm a better trader than I am a YouTuber. But anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Lots of stuff going on today. So if you're visiting for the first time, hopefully I'm going to leave you with a better impression than I did in the first minute of this cast. But lots of stuff going on within the morning mentorship today. Lots of new people coming in, which has been awesome to see. Lots more participation. If you're wanting to know about the morning mentorship, it's from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. I go live with folks there, try to identify potential moves in the market based off of certain catalysts and that sort of thing, and then make a plan accordingly after that 9:30 a.m. bell. And it's not an alert room or anything like that. It's just to show you how I find value in certain stocks, and you can play the ones that I'm playing, but I never really like say, hey, do this, don't do that when it comes to buying and selling. I try to leave that to your guys' decisions. And sometimes you make plays that I don't even look at. And it's just because you're still just following that same system that I do. And, I don't find the best stocks there are every single time or every single day, really. Sometimes there's just so much going on that it's impossible to just make every green play that's out there, right? But you find certain ones that look good, and then you execute that plan. And this system that I have going on has been so helpful for me. It's allowed me to do what I do every day. It's pretty awesome. And so if you're interested in checking that out, links are down in the description below. You guys are so awesome. Thanks for being so patient with me. And I can't believe I did that again. LFAP has killed it the last couple of days. First guy to give me a thumbs up. Thanks, Calibra. Appreciate it. TTCM still very much in beast mode. We're actually going to be talking about that as well. And yeah, so you guys are the best. All right, so I'll go ahead and share my screen with you and kind of just show you what's going on. So for those of you, oh, look, there's the good-looking guy here in our Discord group. So if you're interested in checking out the Discord group, the links are in the description below. But this is WeTrade HQ. So this is WeTrade HQ is a platform that's designed not just for the penny stock trader, just as myself, but it's also designed for anybody looking to trade anything in the market. And you go to WeTradeHQ.com. You can search your favorite ticker. You can do technical analysis with our integrated trading view charts, as well as talk about these tickers amongst your friends. It's a pretty awesome platform. It's absolutely free to join and use, and people love it. So, it's really a great platform that me and my partner Jake have created. It's pretty cool to see our vision come to life. So, nevertheless, TTCM. This is one that I did not play personally, but folks within the morning mentorship, as well as other traders within the WeTrade HQ family did, and even got as low as triple zeros on this one. Unbelievable mover. Had highs of a penny flat. Really kind of had a hard resistance at 0.01 cents per share, and hasn't really gotten back up to that point. But again, it's up 40% again today. Had a significant gap up. What's going on with TTCM? Well, they recently had news about the addition of Asim Salid to its board of directors. They got a lot going on with this app that they've been doing, and really what got me going, or what really got this going, I should say, was that it was a triple zero, and this float is way too small for a triple zero. And even if that there's been some dilution, it's just way undervalued. And when it started to come back out with news, people just started buying the heck out of this thing. And there was hardly any front load to go off of here. So really, Really great mover, almost kind of like a no-brainer. To be honest with you, I can't believe that I missed it. Sucks, but it is what it is. I tell people all the time that sometimes, there's just missed opportunities, and it's really important to not chase things. And this is one of those situations where I would not chase something like this, especially as it has run 2,700% from its lows. So if you're going to ask me about TTCM, where should you buy? For me personally, I'm not going to buy this at all just because it's so volatile. It's screaming hot right now. And it's just something that I'm probably going to stay away from. Having said that, if there's folks that are in here that did play this at a very low area, and they're looking for maybe a potential spot to add because they see long-term value in this, that's fine. Hopefully you protected your initial investment, as we always try to preach to everybody within the WeTrade HQ family. But if I'm looking at some place to add to this position, I'm looking here at 008. Old resistances become new supports, and it looks like that is no exception to TTCM. So 008 looks like a good spot to add to your position if you're looking to do so. Should you start a position at 008? Like I said, I think it's extremely risky to do so. But arguments can be made that perhaps there's a bullish flag pattern forming here on a 30-minute chart. And again, it looks like a pretty good support area at 008. But again, even at 008, it's ran, nearly 200%, or 2,000%. So, exercise extreme caution if you're looking to take an initial entry on TTCM. Okay. P-top, yeah, we'll talk about that. Talking about INKW the other day, you said you wanted to see where they were going to be distributing with. There's been rumors about INKW may distribute to. I haven't seen any, but we can talk about that as well. What's going on, Smash Mac? Good to see you, man. So P-top has been continuing. It's been pretty awesome, and this is another buy the dip type of situation. But I'm not too crazy about the PR that came out today. The press release, let's check that out. So it was kind of dumb, to be honest with you. Came out with news, says announces the second payment in compliance with the statement of work with Think Latitude has been completed, and gives technology update on the software development of the new platform. Really didn't give you much. They're talking about conferencing every week, and it's like, I'm the CEO of WeTrade HQ. I have conferences every week too. Do you guys need to know about it? I really don't think so. Look, here we go. CEO of Mobicard, Josh Adias, conference call, which usually lasts about 2 hours. Jake can tell you, if you're still watching, Jake, that we have conferences at just about every day. So I don't know why that was important to relay to everybody. Nevertheless, people still bought it up. It is what it is. I'm not complaining. I will say that I have protected my initial investment on PTOP, as I've already disclosed. And I still have some shares in here from 0013. But, I'm really kind of looking forward to the patent that's going on. That's why I still have shares in PTOP. If this patent goes through, then I think that we'll see a lot more value on PTOP, and the price could go up on this one. But that PR that came out today, if I'm quite honest, and I have to be, it's one of those things where I'm just not all that excited about it. But nevertheless, people bought it. People were happy about it. And it actually had highs again of up over 0.005 cents per share. Where is it going to go from here? It really just depends on when that patent news hits. I think that's going to be the next step for PTOP. All right, so VYST came out with a 10K today, actually a little bit late. So if anybody understands what a 10K is, it's annual filing. It's actually, they put out an NT 10K the first of the month. Actually started to drop off towards the end of last week because they were actually late on their late 10K. So it was supposed to come out on the 15th. It did not. Took about a week later for it to come out, which was today. If we're clicking on the 10K, one thing that's probably what's causing this to come down is that as of April 22nd, there were 1 billion shares of registered common stock outstanding. That's not what people really kind of want to see. Having said that, here's the thing. So if you are in VYST back in November, it was being driven down to 0.007 cents per share, I think was the low. So the thing here, I think it's just in a very emotional trading that's going on. I mean, it dropped down. I think it had lows of 30% in the red today. I think because I think all of that was because people were just afraid of that, that billion share outstanding shares. The thing is that we knew that they were taking care of these notes. There's only one way to take care of the notes unless you settle for some other lesser amount. But we knew that they were diluting from November to January. So during that time period, they were diluting, and it went all the way to 0007 cents per share. It's had highs now of 16 cents from 0007 since then, since those conversion of shares. So I'm not really like that concerned about it. There's a lot of other good things that were in that 10K that still says to me that there's a lot of good things to look forward to on VYST. I still think they're a very legitimate company. I think there's a lot of good forward-looking statements that they've had coming out, especially with the potential merger that they have going on and stuff like that. So I'm not all that concerned with the OS on VYST moving forward. People can sell it if they want, but for me personally, I still see that long-term value, and I'm going to continue to build a position on VYST. Alrighty, so those are my two thoughts on that. LFAP, looking good, looking good. So had a nice recovery. So we talked about how LFAP had really strong support level at like 14.5 cents, right? I don't know how many times I've told you this, that I really like it at 14.5 cents. Well, it broke that support level. And I think a lot of it just had to do with boredom. And really, there just hasn't been much going on. Yesterday, they did announce a new board of directors affiliated with CNN, ESPN. So another big name to go along with this LFAP ETF. And, so then it started to push back up and over, and now it's up over the 14.5 cent strong support. It really came all the way back down to about 11 cents. And it was you had to go all the way back to the beginning of March to kind of get back down to that level. But now it's back up over 14.5. I think that we're in good shape here. Just holding that line at 14.5. If anybody was able to capitalize on this low price here and add to their position, or maybe even make an entry, I think it was a great time to do so. So nothing to worry about on LFAP. Great last couple of days. Still very strong stock. Still something that I see a lot of long-term potential in. So again, another buying the dip situation. VYST looks like it could be another buying the dip situation. PTOP, yet again, was another buying the dip situation. So that is why today's theme for today was buy the effing dip. It's Tuesday, guys. I mean, that's kind of what we see pretty often within the OTC. I don't know why. Tuesdays are just always that slower day, but it lends itself to other opportunities. So a lot of people get scared out of that. There's typical red days, but take those as opportunities. Make smart trades. Don't just buy something just because it's red, but make sure that you're making educated, well-informed decisions on those buys, and I think you'll be in great shape. So let's see here. Got an LFAP when you suggested the morning mentorship. Nicely done, guys. So yeah, if you're interested in the morning mentorship, the links are down and below in the description. I go live with folks from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time to just kind of go over what might be happening in the market before it opens, and then we make our plan and execute it after the market opens, and we go on about our day. Now, I'd still keep a private Discord group as well, not just a private mentorship for that 1 hour. You can feel free to ask me questions within that group as well. It's a pretty great, tight-knit, family-like atmosphere that we have, and it's pretty awesome to see how much it's been growing over the last couple of days. It's been really cool. So that's it for me, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I know we went over a lot of stuff, but if you're interested and want to ask more questions, go over to WeTradeHQ.com. Come join us in a Discord group. We have over 4,000 members within the group that are learning and growing and celebrating each other's success. And if you're like, Brad, I hate penny stocks suck, you're not going to hurt my feelings too much, because WeTradeHQ is not just geared towards penny stocks, but anything within the market. We have mentors that will be able to help you, step up your trading game, whether you're trading options, Forex, ETFs, futures, even cryptocurrencies. No matter what you're trading in the market, WeTradeHQ is the place for you. And that's it for me, guys. Please like and subscribe. Give me that thumbs up, and I will see you all before the bell. B Smith is out.